Good morning, everyone. My name is Tina Asp. As a board member and your current board chair, I've had the opportunity to be involved with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Skagit County for several years now. I joined this organization after hearing stories similar to the ones you are hearing today. Stories about how the club not only helped our kids find a place to thrive, but how the club impacted whole families and our community. I knew this organization had a sound mission and was making real steps to fulfill that. This breakfast would not be possible without the support of our sponsors, who were flexible with the changing landscape, helped make this virtual event possible, and have been champions for our youth throughout the community. Trico Companies has been a tremendous partner of the clubs for years, demonstrating great philanthropy on behalf of our club members. They have helped build great futures for thousands of our children. K&H Integrated Print Solutions has made sure our publications always look great. Hopefully you've had a chance to look at the annual report that arrived in the mail. If you haven't, I encourage you to look through it while enjoying this program. Skagit Transportation has been a leading partner of the clubs for over a decade, helping us keep on trucking. And RIS Insurance has ensured incredible opportunities and partnered on all of our events. Please help me in thanking these and all our table sponsors who have invested in our kids and helped make this year's breakfast so special. Thank you. Annette Booth Allstate Agency, the Carter Ryberg Group, Mike Gubrud Farmers Insurance, Pacific Wood Tech, Skagit Aggregates and Ready Mix, and Stiles Law Incorporated. With the changed format of this event, their leadership has been even more critical. Likewise, our board of directors has ensured the growth and continued success of the clubs. The next time you see one of them, be sure to give them a special thanks. For many of you who have partnered with us, and those of you who may be hearing these speeches and stories for the first time, I hope they give you pause to reflect on what it takes to support great futures for our kids. Truly, whatever it takes. For members who walk through club doors each day, and for the thousands of families looking for a safe, positive, fun, and productive place for their children to be after school, during this current school shutdown, and throughout summer break. We're asking you to partner with us today and help us do whatever it takes to ensure great futures for the children of our community. Thank you again for spending your morning with us.
Thank you to our title sponsor, Trico.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zoe Saunders. I attend Skagit Academy, and I'm Mount Vernon Boys and Girls Club's Youth of the Year. I've been attending the Mount Vernon Boys and Girls Club on and off for the past 10 years. During this time, it has been my safe place. It took me a while to come to the realization that the club made me feel safer than any other place in my life. Home was not my safe place growing up. My parents fought a lot, and my siblings were not the nicest people. One of the hardest things in my life was growing up with a parent and sibling with mental illnesses. Most of the time, we had to walk on eggshells because we didn't want there to be an incident. We moved around a lot, and we were homeless for a while when I was little. We lived in a fifth wheel in my aunt's front yard. School was also not my safe place growing up. I was bullied. They made fun of me for everything and anything they could. My size, the way I looked, the fact that I'm a tomboy and I tend to dress more masculine. One day, I walked into the girls' bathroom at Mount Vernon High School, and this group of girls told me I could not use the restroom because I'm a boy. I told them they were wrong. I went downstairs to the other restroom because I didn't want to fight, but somehow they beat me downstairs and continued to make fun of me. There are many other instances where this group of girls would bully me and make me miserable. After this, I switched from Mount Vernon High School to Skagit Academy, an alternative school, and it has been a very positive experience for me. I love all my teachers, and the kids are really nice. My grades have excelled since I changed schools, and my mood and outlook on school has improved a lot. I actually look forward to going to school now. The Boys and Girls Club is my safe place because of the way the staff took the time to ask me how I was doing and cared enough to pick up on the different faces I make depending on my mood. At the club, no one was going to make fun of me, and I didn't have to be scared of being yelled at. When I was at the club, I could just be me. I struggle with depression and anxiety, which is common among youth in today's society. My hope for the future is to contribute in a way that increases treatment and resources for kids with similar situations. The club has helped me discover what I want to do with my future. I want to be a firefighter because I want to give back to my community just like the staff at the Boys and Girls Club gave back to me. Because of the support from my family and the Boys and Girls Club staff, I am where I am today. I want other kids to have a safe place like the Boys and Girls Club. It is important to have a place where you feel heard and you can be yourself. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, K-Mates,
Put yourself in the shoes of a swashbuckler who's about to walk the plank. The plank is an inch wide, and below there's hungry sharks, eels, and deadly jellyfish. These are the social anxieties and stresses from society. All around you are pirates laughing at you and making faces. They're the bullies and haters trying to hold you down. I often feel like the swashbuckler who has to fight their way through the sea of chaos and negativity. Like the swashbuckler, I have to use the plank to jump over the pirates, kick a sword out of one of their hands, grab the sword in midair, and fight my way through freedom. To make my way, I have a crew to help me navigate, my friends, family, and mentors. With them, I can sail to find my pirate treasure or booty all aboard the SS Boys and Girls Club. In my time as a club member, there have been so many events and experiences that have expanded my knowledge and increased my confidence. Some of these experiences have been the college road trip, meeting lawyers and judges, helping at fundraisers, and retreats. Even with these positive experiences, it could sometimes feel like I can't jump over the pirates. Maybe my life will never get better. Well, at least that's what my mind likes to think. My weight, what I wear, and my ethnicity are insecurities that often consume me. It's not always easy to discuss that I constantly worry that someone's going to treat me differently, think I'm dangerous, or not like me because I'm Mexican. My insecurities heighten when I hear the words and whispers of people assuming that I do drugs or sell them, that I wasn't born in this country, or that I'm not smart. Since people believe this, they think they can just walk all over me and treat me like I'm worthless. Until recently, I have believed what people and statistics say. Learning from people like Patrick and other club staff, I know I'm not the negativity I hear or see. Patrick's always there to help guide me into becoming my own person. He doesn't let me go off into the depths of the roaring sea because he's always there to tell me a corny joke or just support me. He's taught me so much and has given me advice on every aspect of my life. Without him, my stormy days would never see the sunshine because he doesn't only guide me through them, he fills them with good memories. As I set sail on the ocean of life, I will draw upon the skills, memories, and experiences I've had at the Boys and Girls Club. With these skills, I won't be the swashbuckler walking the plank. I'll be the swashbuckler who won the fight against the chaos and negativity. I'll be the captain of my own ship.
Thank you to our tour sponsor, RIS Insurance! Thank you to our tour sponsor, Gadget Transportation.
Hello. Our community is facing an unprecedented situation, and you can take comfort knowing that our clubs are prepared to serve our youth, whatever it takes. The staff team that I have the privilege of working with is top-notch. For nearly 2 weeks, we've been preparing contingencies to limit interruptions of service to our young people whenever possible. They have been dynamically flexible and adaptive, focusing on solutions and innovative practices. In this time of stress, there has been no increase in absenteeism. They have leaned into the work that must be accomplished. We are so very thankful for our breakfast sponsors who believe in us and our mission. They were provided an opportunity to change their sponsorship intent because of the incredible change of circumstance, and all remained committed, knowing we are in this together, whatever it takes. Because of our sponsors and many donors and investors like you, we are already halfway to our total goal, with just over $50,000 in challenge funds raised. Thank you. Following a special presentation that you will see next, you will have the opportunity to view a message from a special friend of the club's, and he will encourage you to accept the challenge put forth so we can meet and maybe even exceed our goal. You've heard from our amazing teens, their stories of the club and staff being there for them when they needed it the most. It is because of our commitment to hear more of these stories in the future that we continue forward working hard to secure the resources necessary for implementation and maintaining the trust and confidence you have placed in us as an organization. We are committed to reopening as soon as possible for our families and the greater community, but it is not without challenge. Based on current CDC and OSHA guidance, our cost to provide service to a child increases from $10 a day to more than $60 per day. That includes the necessary expansion of hours from 4 hours every day to 12, mandated ratios as to how many children can be engaged with a single staff member, about half of our best practice level of 1 to 15, a designated health and safety staff member for health screenings and monitoring cleaning and hand washing throughout the program day, and nightly disinfecting and sanitizing protocols. We want to retain this amazing staff for as long as possible and prudent in a sustainable manner. They are incredible resources to the more than 5,000 kids and teens served each year throughout Skagit County. If our clubs cannot maintain their employment and provide work either through direct service or advanced online training and program operation for a recovery restart, we will lose them. And likely this will result in a delay for us to serve kids as conditions change and allow for regular economic activities again. We want to reopen and do our part responsibly. We know that we have the capacity to do so and the scale to even increase services as resources are secured to support it. It is our commitment to you, Skagit County, to do whatever it takes to keep our community as healthy as possible and able to deliver vital services. It is also about looking forward and doing what we can to ensure a strong start to recovery, physically, emotionally, economically, and more. Thank you for supporting your clubs for nearly 25 years of serving thousands of kids and teens, and know that our community is in the thoughts and prayers of our entire team as we navigate this together. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Annette Booth, All-State Agency.
Thank you, Stiles Law.
Good morning. My name is Eric Johnson, and aside from serving on the board, I'm the Government Relations Committee Chair. With my coffee in hand, I welcome you to our virtual breakfast event. You've heard from our team leaders and from our staff, and we've invited you to consider support. I get to celebrate and announce a great club advocate. Advocacy is a critical part of club work. Partnering with a broad and diverse base of stakeholders is the key to sustaining club operations over time and deepening the organization's ties to the community. Advocacy focuses on increasing public awareness and support for the critical work that clubs do in preparing our young people to succeed. This is most evident in planning long-term projects or initiatives that require community-wide support. More generally, strong ties to our representatives has given a stronger voice to our youth as they comment on the experiences they face and their goals for the future. Workforce development and skill training opportunities, mental health challenges, and the opioid crisis continue to stand at the forefront of these concerns, impacting youth across Skagit County, from Concrete to Anacortes, Mount Vernon to Sedro-Woolley. In every representative visit, club members touch on how these challenges impact their personal situation. For all of this, we've had one legislative champion put in countless hours and advocate strongly on behalf of the clubs, again and again. His service and leadership locally, as well as on the state level, has ensured that concerns in our community are being addressed, and he has stood with the clubs for many years. It is my honor to celebrate and present Senator Keith Wagner with our Legislative Champion Award. Thank you, Keith, for your help.
Thank you, Pacific Woodtech.
Thank you, Skagit Aggregate and Skagit Ready Mix.
Thank you, Mike Insurance.
Greetings, Skagit County, and to all the partners and supporters of the Boys and Girls Clubs. Though we can't be together for the breakfast, I was able to be with you folks a while back, and we can still celebrate the great work that goes on for our kids, especially those who need us most. With this virtual breakfast, I wanted to invite you to consider investing in the clubs and in the life-changing opportunities for our kids. Enjoy the speeches from our team leaders and as they speak about what the club does for them, and know that all the support makes a great future possible. So consider it an investment. As a club alum, I'd ask you to consider matching or doubling or even tripling the average staff gift of $435, just $36 a month. Donate online, call Ian or Ron, and enjoy the great posts celebrating this great work. Thank you for making this great work possible. God bless you all.